Let's talk about 3 pros and 3 cons of going to grad school as an elder millennial or just someone who's older. Let's start with the cons, okay? First is the neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity helps you to actually retain information, adapt to different environments, and as you get older, it does decline. Don't let that fool you though. You can still adapt easily, but it's just a little slower. So for instance, when it comes to me learning new information, it takes a while for it to sit and soak in. 2, at this age, I just don't have the bandwidth. I don't have the bandwidth to be as social. I don't have that much free time because at 36, you kind of have an established life and a routine that you have been committed to. Maybe you have children, maybe you have a spouse, or maybe you just have outside commitments that, ties up your time. 3, if you didn't do as much research as me, you may just be having to play catch up with really understanding what's new and what works nowadays, such as AI, different platforms to study. Thankfully, the students in my cohort helped a sister out, but I was lost in the sauce. And sometimes I still have to play catch up to understand what the teacher is expecting of us because a lot of these things are just outside of my comfort zone, outside of my knowledge. But don't get me wrong, there's some pros to being older up in the school, okay? And let me tell you my 3 pros. 1, because I am older, I don't really freak out when I have to really speak with other people, draft an email to people outside of the network, or possibly just be professional. I'm 36 years young, so I've had plenty of opportunities to be professional. I've had plenty of interviews in my life, so I'm comfortable doing those things, whereas some students may freak out when they realize that they have to do that. 2, which is a great segue from what I just spoke about, I think it's great that you probably have had plenty of jobs up until this age. So at this point, you definitely know how to stay organized. You have a routine. You're very well structured. So when it comes to just time blocking or being very organized with your schoolwork, that should come easy to you, or it may come easier to you than other students. 3, which is my favorite, I find that when you go to college straight out of high school, you're just going just to probably serve something for your parents or do it just to say you got it done. But you might be wasting money because you don't truly know what you want to do yet. So when you're older and you're in grad school, or maybe you're getting your master's or your undergrad, you're for sure investing this money and this time because you know, in fact, that this is what you want to do. Experience has gotten you to this point of knowing, and maybe, just options and opportunities. So I find that at this age when you go to school is because you truly want to do it rather than someone else telling you to do so.